Welcome to the most disliked show on YouTube.
Gene, have you heard about these drug-carrying pigeons? So they strap little backpacks on top of on these pigeons. They carry these little backpacks full of
Mexico.
This bust was it was like Morocco or something. Don't hold me to that. There have been a couple, somewhere near that there. So it was drugs intended for Portugal. It's happened a few times. They tried to get into prisons, etc.
Oh, they're sending them to prison?
Well, some of the pigeons, yeah, to get contraband inside the prison. So they strap the drugs to them, but it's also a way of smuggling them through customs, and because the pigeons have a strong homing instinct.
You would have to home them in the prisons to get them to go there.
I know. Unbelievable. These guys are geniuses.
How the hell are they getting them to go to the prisons?
They must find, must be hanging out near the prison, near the nest. They see a nest, and then
they could have been pigeons roosted there and shit for years, and they went and caught them. Somebody caught them.
Yeah.
And then took them to their place, put the contraband on. Because if they roosted there and had babies there for years in prison, which they could have, then they would be home there. But I don't know if the prisoners would have let them shit all over there. I know they do shit all over buildings, and then try to get rid of them, they just come back and shit more. And what Madeline Bay stopped went down.
Well, and you were just talking about Wells Fargo, how they were opening accounts without the consent of customers. I just don't understand why people still have accounts at Wells Fargo.
I don't either.
It's they like the nice buildings, they like the good-looking tellers, they feel, but I did a story recently.
I had to take mine account.
I did a story recently about, so I went to my bank, right, and I was talking to the teller, and she said, well, I'm overdrawn right now. The teller was. And she said about 75% of our customers are overdrafted.
Oh, at the Academy Bank?
Yeah. And then the other one came in and said, well, it's at least 50%.
Oh. Wow, that's a lot. Still, half is a lot. Wow. Are overdrawn?
Yeah.
And Academy is a branch that's only in Denver? Or
I think they have them all over. It's usually inside of Walmart.
51 states?
I'm not sure. But I mean, definitely a number.
Millions off betting? He's a professional bettor. They said he won his millions in.
Stephen Paddock? Well, his family says that. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. Video poker.
Huh?
Like he played video poker. That was his thing.
He won 40.
Wouldn't talk to anyone.
That's not a, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I heard he was alone. So he didn't talk to anybody. He couldn't have won there. I heard he did real estate. So his family said that.
I think the majority of his money came from real estate. Did you hear the brother was? Sorry.
From Florida?
He was really like defending him, like, oh no, we're rich people. You have to understand we're rich. But believe me, he is not this kind of guy.
He was a good guy.
Well, we did it.
Like my brother.
Steve made my mom wealthy. Someone said that Steve transferred $100,000. Woo, $100,000. We're wealthy people. $100,000 isn't that much money, A, and I'm sorry if that hurts people or something, but $100,000 isn't that huge amount of money. He gambled that much through a machine in hours. I mean, once again, you need to understand. That's what people need to understand, the level where some people live. I guess everybody thinks that everybody works at Taco Bell or something else. If you're going to condemn Steve for being a high-stakes gambler, the hotels are not going to be very happy with you. If these hotels say they don't know Steve, they're lying. Steve took care of the people he loved. He helped make me and my family wealthy. I mean, he's the reason I was able to retire. There's a story about that he kept his shades closed, and he didn't talk to me for the first 3 times he saw me walking in the neighborhood. Wow. That makes him really weird, doesn't it? Is he such a weirdo because he didn't have a Facebook page and posted 50,000 damn pictures of himself every day? Who's weird? Who on this planet do you think is grasping for this understanding more than me? Steve was a highly intelligent, highly successful person. He could have done anything he wanted to do. He did it mathematically. She went there to visit her family. Steve did anything he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do it. If he wanted to get on a plane and go to Japan and have sushi tomorrow, he did that. He got lots of money in comps. They would comp him for lots. A bunch of the hotels, not any hotel, but many of the hotels, he walks in and says, give me a room. They give him a room for a week.
Do you feel manipulated? Do you feel, Steve, do you feel
Not in any way, shape, or form, because once again, the Steve I knew.
Yeah.
We ate thousands of dollars of sushi. Thousands of dollars of sushi. So it was fun. Him getting on a plane and flying somewhere is like you going to Publix. It's something he just does every week. This nonsense about how did he get the guns into the... You take $100 bill and you hand... Oh, I'm sorry. You take $100 bill and you hand it to the bell cap and they go, oh, Mr. Paddock, oh, hi. Oh, you got a couple bags today? Okay, we'll take those up. There's no magic there. Of course he wasn't an angel. Did he about people who annoyed the crap out of him? Of course he did. Well, yeah, he had a quirky sense of humor. Well, what the hell's a quirky sense of humor? People watch movies where they butcher little kids. I hope the hell they find, when they do the autopsy, that there's a tumor in his head or something. But I'm not guilty for being successful. The bug in Men in Black put on a Steve suit and went and did this. Have any of you ever fired an automatic weapon? It's not fun. My mom's not into guns at all. Her husband went to jail for robbing banks with a machine gun. My mom is not into guns for some reason.
He was like almost defending him.
We knew nothing. We did not know he was going to do this. No inklings. He bought all them guns, and his girlfriend did.
He bought a sushi. You have to understand this is an affluent guy. He's a great guy. I'm not a crier. I'm not a crier.
So he gave his family money, bought them all.
Yeah, he did pay them a lot.
Checked out. Did you hear he wrote down how much his bullets would drop, how far they would
Yeah. So he had like a numbers list. Yeah.
Right there on a piece of paper.
Jesus.
Wrote out what he could fire, and how much bullets would drop, and how far down the distance.
There's a couple good videos. There's a video.
He had a rangefinder like a golf. The golf course looked at that rangefinder.
Bump stock. I just learned what that is. Now there were a couple of good videos.
Most people didn't know what bump stock was.
I didn't know what that was. Now I know what an AR is now, an automatic rifle. So there's a video of a cab driver who's near the Mandalay Bay, and she's just very casual, she is a little concerned, but she should have got the hell out of there. It's an 18-minute video on YouTube, and then it just gets crazy. People jump into her car, they're freaking out, dead bodies everywhere. And then there's another one where there's a group of people at a bus stop right below Mandalay Bay. I wish you were on YouTube so you could take a look at this. But I'm gonna have to pay you today with a light rail ticket. Take it or leave it.
You don't have any cash?
Come on, just take this. You can sell this. I'm kidding, I've got cash for it. Yeah.
Where'd you get
Please remember to subscribe and hit the dislike button at the bottom of the page.